Hi, welcome to our math. Today I'm doing a series of videos on inequalities and interval notation. So for these two problems, I'm going to have to solve for my inequality for my variable first. So just like an equality, 5 is being added, the inverse of addition is subtraction. I subtract 5 from both sides. My arrow reminds me to bring my inequality down. I have 7/11ths g is less than, let's see, they're on the same side. We add them, and there are 21 of them. Okay, I'm going to flip and multiply for my fraction. You can multiply then divide, but the numbers would get really big. So I'm going to flip and multiply. Multiply by 11 over 7, multiply by 11 over 7. On the left-hand side, the 7's cancel, the 11's cancel, and I'm left with g is less than. Now, I don't flip because I'm not multiplying by a negative. I'm multiplying by a positive. I'm multiplying into a negative, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is the variable itself, and the variable is positive here, so the sign doesn't flip. Okay, 7 divided by 7 is 1. Negative 21 divided by 7 is negative 3, and negative 3 times 11 is negative 33. Nice. Okay, so now I am going to draw a number line to get me into interval notation. I'm going to put a negative, infinity, and positive. Even when I'm not told to do a number line, if I need to do interval notation, I find the number line is the easiest way to get me there. I'm going to put a tick mark for negative 33. That's all I need. I don't need any others. G is less than, so I'm going to go this way. Instead of doing an open circle because it doesn't equal, I'm going to do a parenthesis. It's just a shift. Open circle, parenthesis, closed circle, bracket. Bracket because you can touch, parenthesis because you can't. Interval notation is going to use a parenthesis for my negative infinity. Parentheses are always used with infinity because bracket means you equal it, and you can't equal a concept. So negative infinity, comma, negative 33, parenthesis. And there you have it. Subtract, flip, and multiply, interval notation. All right, so for this one, I'm going to add 2 to both sides. This time, because the signs are different, they're going to battle. There are going to be negative 27 of them. Is less than 3/4 h. Notice I'm kind of shifting everything so everything has a little bit of room. Again, just like this one, I'm going to flip and multiply. So I'm going to multiply by 4/3. I'm going to multiply by 4/3. The 3's cancel, the 4's cancel. Again, the 3/4 isn't negative, the h isn't negative, so the sign doesn't flip. You only flip the symbol when you multiply or divide. Multiply or divide by a negative, not add or subtract by a negative, only multiply or divide. 3 divided by 3 is 1, negative 27 divided by 3 is negative 9, and 4 times negative 9 is a negative 36. Okay, so now I'm going to do my number line. Again, I'm going to put a number line with negative infinity and positive infinity. I'm going to put a tick mark with negative 36. H is bigger because it's on the side. Smaller is when where the equality starts to touch, means small. Where the equality becomes big, to become an inequality, big. So because H is on the big side, it's bigger, and bigger means going towards positive infinity. There's no equal sign here, so it doesn't equal, which means we're going to use a parenthesis. So our interval notation is parenthesis negative 36, comma, positive infinity. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not calling this an equality. I know some of you are like, that's not an equality. Exactly. Equality has the same side on both sides. This distance is the same as this distance. So they're equal. An inequality is when one side gets bigger, the inequality represents big distance versus 0 distance. So small side, big side. And that's what I was hinting at here, was the equality now is an inequality because the sides don't have the same distance. All right. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.